Well, who do I owe the pleasure? Welcome to the very first video of this channel. I am Slender King. Today we're going to be showing one of my favorite variations of Royal Recruits that allowed me to climb top ladder into Ultimate Champion. Now, as you guys can see, I am very obsessed with Royal Recruits, finding the best combinations, but today we're going to be using number one. This one comes with Evo Royal Recruits, Evo Diddy Cage, Flying Machine, Arrows, Hog Rider, Golden Knight, Zappies, new and improved, even Barbarian Barrel. And now we also have other cards as well that are level 15, but we will eventually try it one day. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Commentating on this matchup, we go against YouTuber Joseph Minion. He's a balloon player, so he starts off cycling with his snowball, but I'm gonna go in with my Hog Rider. Now you can see that he obviously has bomb towers, so obviously I get nothing. So I know that this is going to be a very defensive deck, so I'm going to have to put a lot of pressure, make him feel me, you know what I'm saying. So we're going to cycle the Diddy Cage. Then afterwards we see a balloon is going to be coming towards my side, but I'm going to use my new improved Zappies to take care of the business, you feel me. So we're going to zap it away, and he gets no damage. Excellent. Now we're going to back up the Zappies with Royal Recruits, make sure we got a double lane pressure. Now, in this case, he has the ability to just decimate my entire push after all the effort and elixir I spent, so definitely not the best advantage in the world, but he does miss his snowball. The Flying Machine is still alive, and he's going to connect, get a lot of juicy damage. And with no elixir left, we rush in, blitz with the Hog Rider, and we're going to get some nasty damage. Now we do make him waste his Musketeer, which is great. So once the Musketeer crosses over, we're going to use a Barbarian Barrel to take care of that. But unfortunately, I did not actually do a good job taking care of both of them. So that actually made me force out more elixir than I wanted to. And we're going to leave the Miner alone because obviously you can see no chip damage. But the Golden Knight is going to get a lot of great damage due to my opponent's mistake, which is great. So now we have both sides damaged, mainly the right side, but we are definitely making sure that he feels my wrath, feels my pain, feels my vengeance. However, I'm going to cycle Zappies in the back, make sure that he's going to try some funny stuff. He's going to cycle his Barb Barrel. We're going to try to blitz in, make sure he doesn't get any great value. So we're going to blitz him. Dual lane pressure once again, but he snipes my Flying Machine. How weird of him. How very, very weird of him. But we're gonna go rush in with a Hog Rider, but of course he blocks me again. He cycles back to the bomb tower. How unfortunate. This upsets me. This very upsets me. He's gotten me in a very bad pickle, but he misses his Evo Snowball, which gives me the ability to defend the balloon and not take too much damage. But however, we did do a pretty good defense. That is great defense for sure. Now we're going to continue blitzing, make sure we put that double lane pressure, make him feel my wrath, make him feel pressured. And afterwards, we're going to take care of that defensive bomb tower, which was bad placement, by the way. So we're going to blitz in with the Hog Rider. And afterwards, we are going to be getting some juicy damage. We get at least one hit. Boom. But you know what? The Flying Machine actually becomes the MVP because he takes care of the other tower, and we win the game. Good game on his part, but I played better. Second matchup is going to be Logbait. Now, before I even started the match, always wait for the opponent to play first, so that way I can see all their cards. So first off, they start off with a Princess, get that little chip damage, how pussy of them. So afterwards, I'm going to use a Barbarian Barrel. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the Princess as soon as possible and cycle the Diddy Cage. He tries to go in once again with a Dark Goblin, get that chip damage, but this time I put myself extra protection to make sure that doesn't happen. And the Goblin Cage definitely does its job, thank you. So we're going to put a Golden Knight in the middle, cycle, so that we can get that 3 cycle for the champion. Because, you know, Golden Knight in this matchup is going to be very tremendous. Very tremendous. You're going to watch. So, I always said as a dash there, which probably wasn't the best, but I tried to get a connection with the cannon. Didn't work out. So, we're going to cycle Zappies in the back. Princess once again. Now, this time I'm going to ignore it because, like I said, Logbait players, they want you use all their elixir as much as possible, so that way they can just start doing all this nonsense. But I get baited with the arrows. I didn't know he had goblin gang, so how unfortunate. So that's how the push definitely gets ended. Don't like that. So I'm gonna try to blitz in with a Hog Rider, and he misses the cannon. He definitely fleeces with the cannon, so that gives me nice good damage. A cool 900. I like that. So in this case, once again, I'm gonna put a Goblin Cage in the middle, so that way no princess can keep sniping my tower. So next up he's gonna do is put a Dark Goblin in the middle, try to take it out, but I'm gonna get some great value taking out an Evo with my Barbarian Barrel. Now definitely make him waste the Goblin Gang with the Evo Goblin Cage, so I'm gonna cycle my Evo Royal Recruits in the back. We're gonna start building a tremendous push to eventually start putting some pressure. Now it's double elixir, I can spam more with some amazing double lane pressure. So I'm gonna go in with the Hog Rider since he has no cannon available, and I'm gonna use my arrows to predict, and I get basically every single troop possible, and I'm sniping everything down. Put the Golden Eye in the middle, and I get that nice juicy connection, and afterwards we get to take out one tower. Thank you very much. Goes to show how unskillful a lot of bait players are. Now in this case he tries being petty, he doesn't let me 3 crown. In this case I tried going for it all, going for 3 crown or Roni, but of course as you guys know, a lot of bait players have no class. They just won't allow me to just end this game without taking their towers. So in this case I tried my best to get a 3 crown, but you know how these lot bait players are. Very petty, and I call him a chicken at the end because I deserve that 3 crown. Okay, final matchup of the day. Like I said, I never try to make the first move unless I have a cage, so that way I can cycle and get to my Evo right away. So in this case, first off, he starts with the right move, but unfortunately I did not make the smart play of putting my Goblin Cage in front of the Goblin Gang. Everything happened so quick, but luckily I was able to defend everything. Now I'm gonna put arrows to take away the Dark Goblin. At the time I thought it was very smart to just take it away. You know how dangerous Dark Goblin is, even though it got nerfed. But he's gonna cycle a Mega Knight in the back, so I'm definitely not gonna put Royal Recruits in the front, so that way he can decimate them all. So I'm gonna put a Flying Machine in the back, so that way we can get some good damage. Then I have no clue what that thing is, but we're gonna cycle it. Our Royal Recruits in front to take care of the Mega Knight, and afterwards we did pretty good defense. Flying Machine is also assisting as well. Flying Machine takes out the Dark Goblin, thankfully. Now we have the Hog Rider charging in, getting some juicy damage with the Flying Machine. Great combo. Unfortunately the bat's taking out the Flying Machine, but the Hog Rider definitely did a lot of great damage. About 3,000 worth of damage, I say. Plus, which is actually beneficial for us since we have the lead. Now I'm gonna try to put some pressure, put the Golden Knight in front, make him waste his Evo Mega Knight. And afterwards, how to take care with 7 elixir, we're gonna put our Evo Goblin Cage, and afterwards we're gonna get some amazing great value. Now of course that Furnace, I think that's what it is, that's like a new card that's out of the game right now. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna take care of that so that we have no splash damage. And look at the other side, notice how the other side charges in, we take out the Dark Goblin, and we're getting some more amazing great damage, putting the left tower almost to extinction. Now we're back to 272. Now I make the tough play to take a risk, get the Flying Machine, snipe it out so that way we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the match. But he puts his bats, distracts my Flying Machine, and now it's at 23. Now of course at this point it's spell damage that can take out the other side, but we have to make a very great defensive effort. I'm using a Hog Rider just to take care of the other side, so that way I can mainly focus on defense since I have 30 seconds to play the best defense of my life. So in this case I'm gonna let the Mega Knight lock into the DD Cage. Now he cycles another E-Golem, which is very unfortunate. I do not like that, but you know, we are definitely doing a great job breaking down both E-Golems on both sides, and we are going to be able to have a nice strong defensive side, Golden Knight definitely taking care of the other two furnaces. Goblin Gage did his thing, and the Goblin Gang stood no chance whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.